All right, Shane Graham on the morning show. Shane Graham from all the way from Virginia Beach. You got lost, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I got lost.
It's, you know what, it's such a weird split off. Because you're on Main Street and it's still Main Street when you hit that Y.
Yeah,
so it's confusing.
That confused me very much.
It's okay, you're not alone. It wasn't just you. I get this all the time. I'm going to have to put directional signs out. So, all the way from Virginia Beach, thank you for coming.
Yeah. Except for the rain, it was a nice drive.
Except for the rain. All right, so we were talking about some of your history. Why don't you give us a little brief rundown on your musical history? Now, again, folks, Shane Graham's one of the performers of the April 21st WOODLANDSTOCK 2018. I believe he goes on 5th, 6th. I forget what time you go on.
I go around 4.
4, okay, thank you. At least he knows when he goes on. I just know to introduce him. I'm actually the comedian introducing you.
Oh, great.
Just a happen chance because one of the comedians that's doing the hosting with me is doing a set.
Oh, cool.
So I didn't want him to introduce himself. I wanted to have the opportunity of making fun of him. You know, it's just how it works. So let's talk about a little bit about your musical history because you mentioned Norva. So there's got to be some good stories in you.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, actually, when I started, I actually started in high school. I was only 17. We were playing all the bars and clubs around Virginia Beach and Chesapeake, but it was really hard at that time because I was still in high school, and of course none of our friends could get into the bars to see us, and we didn't have stuff like we have now, like open mics and stuff like that, so it was a little bit different time. Surprisingly, during that period, I had, some success there. We were on the front page of the Daily Break, won Battle of the Bands and stuff like that. And then a little later I transitioned. I would start, I wrote lyrics at the time and just sang, but then I started picking up the guitars from my guitarist and learning notes and started writing actual songs. So when that band kind of dispersed, I started doing original band stuff. So, through the years, it was kind of on and off, hit or miss, trying to find band members, keeping band members.
Don't I know it, brother? Woo,
yeah.
That's a tough one. That's the toughest thing for a band, I think, is keeping it together.
It is, because when you have, even like if you have somebody that just sounds so good, that works so good with your music, you can't picture any other kind of guitar solo or drums to it, and then you can't work with them. It's kind of frustrating, And it's also very, very stressful when you are the one booking the gigs and trying to keep everything together and promote.
I know.
Which
man.
For some reason seemed to be my job all the time. And luckily, I have a video production company in Chesapeake in Greenbrier area. It's a full video HD production company. So that helped me with promoting my bands.
Sure did.
I could record my own videos, edit my own videos, build my own websites.
I've seen some of your work.
Thank you.
We have a lot of similar paths. I build websites. I do a lot. Though I saw your daughter's little movie.
Oh, we did on the green screen. Yeah, we have a green screen studio, and we did a little kind of Star Wars spin-off.
It was cool. It was cool. She did great.
Yeah, she did. She loved it, and it was for school project. So not only did she ace it, I mean, she was about the only kid that had a $2,000 project, in her pocket. But she
unfair.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, clearing my throat here.
But it was really cool on that aspect. I thought she was in it for the acting, which she was at first. But by the end, her favorite thing was editing. And that really blew my mind, because that's kind of my favorite thing about the video business is I love editing.
You gotta, I do a lot of editing myself in different aspects, and people, they'll watch me and they're like, how can you do that? It's so tedious and boring, but I love it.
Well, some of it can be. In my video work, I do everything from commercials. I even do, legal depositions, which has got to be the most boring thing.
You are a rock star doing legal depositions.
Yeah, it's very fun. Now, most of the time it's boring. Every now and then I get a really good, interesting case or situation. But
Oh, I could see that. And you're probably sworn to secrecy.
and I can't talk about it. But anyway, so using the video company kind of helped me with all of this, and then on the side I would videotape bands, because most bands couldn't afford to come in and hire a full video production company to do the stuff. So I'd shoot bands on the side, making music videos for them and stuff. And then I kind of took a break for a little bit longer because I had gotten married and had some kids.
Sorry to hear that.
And then when I got, things kind of leveled back out, I got back out there, and I was doing really, really good. And I had an original band called OCD, and we were playing in Norvo at least once or twice a month, and Norfolk.
I know where it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get 7100 there.
And from there, they shipped us to the regional in Richmond, and so we played out and played a few places in Richmond. Of course, before then, when I had traveled, I went all the way even up to New York and Florida playing. But with this band, I kind of stayed local because of the family situation.
It happens.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, I had to leave that for a while due to a car accident and surgery on my hand, which kind of put me out for a while.
I just had surgery in August, and I'm still not recovered. People think, it's your hand. It knocked me out, dude. I still cannot shake hands completely. I bench press like a 9-year-old girl.
I'm telling you, I didn't think I was going to be able to play again, and luckily I play a 12-string. So I was really concerned. And right now, I'm actually surprised at how far I've gotten. But I took the past few years to get back to playing again, and of course I have a problem with my. I can't bend my thumb as far down as you would around the guitar, and it kind of controls my pointer finger, which is the main finger you use on almost every note I play. So it's a little bit of a fighting situation, but I've gotten back out there, and this is actually my first time being out solo.
Really?
So this is the start of kind of my solo adventure.
Uh-oh. I didn't realize that we're debuting Shane Graham's solo experience. This is good.
Yeah, so it came at a time where I was debating on when and if I was going to, and I think I got pushed right back into it.
Well, we're glad to have you. I think you're going to enjoy WOODLANDSTOCK. It just has that feel.
Yeah, I'm looking very forward to that.
Very cool. All right, so let's play a song from Shane Graham. We have Does and Big O in Q.
All right.
Pick your poison.
All right. Well, why don't we start off with Does?
Okay.
I play this out solo now, but this is a studio version. And I think this is a good rockin' one to start with.
All right, there we go. Shane Graham with Does. All right, Shane Graham and Does. Good song. A lot of energy.
Yes, yeah. That's why I picked that one first, I guess.
It's a little bit of a different feel to the song. A little bit of a different genres all wrapped up in one kind of thing going on. I like it.
Yeah. That one is one of the best ones that I feel that I can play in any venue, whether it's even a small, bar or beach bar or up to the Norva. It's a good rockin' feel. Well,
you got that there. All right, so now if you want to send me any videos next break, I forgot to talk to you about it, of you're performing, send them to me.
Okay.
I'll put them on. We can even put them on right now while people are listening. And also that if that little movie with your daughter, it's so far down on my timeline that if you want, I can share that on as well.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do that, and I can always drop it right in your, I can give it back to you on Facebook there.
No problem. All right, so what are we to expect from you with WOODLANDSTOCK? You're going to be playing original music because we really try to push original music at
yeah. I mean, I'll sometimes, at some places I play, I will try to throw in covers every now and then. But for my set at WOODLANDSTOCK, it's all original.
Cool.
And of course, I won't have the band behind me. It'd be just me and my 12 string.
You and your well, you won't be alone. Bill Wall plays 12 string. Laura plays 12 string.
Oh wow!
You
I don't get to run into many 12 string players, and
you'll love it. I mean, we're a family, and you're now part of the family. So you'll when you get to meet everybody. I mean, don't be surprised if you're like, hey, can you come up, and they'll play with you. We have gospel this year. A young lady named Nicole Boone, local girl, and she reached out on our little group. I don't know if you saw the post, and she got some of the other musicians to learn some songs and play with her on stage.
Oh wow!
And then Laura Davis plays guitar for Sharon Hackney, and she's got a golden voice. She's like Janis Joplin-ish.
Oh wow!
You'll love her. We got her back from last year. I don't think you'll be disappointed in meeting any of the guys, girls in our little music scene here in our little corner of the world.
Well, I tell you, the one thing about I mentioned before that I didn't have when I first started was these open mics. When I got back out there, and also with my previous band, when we first got launched them out into the scene, open mics were a great way to do that. Almost like a trial run. And and now lately with the open mics that I've been to, it's a great community of people. I mean, these people that I see weekly have now not only become my new friends, but they're really good people that you want to be around.
Sure.
As I've gotten older, I've kind of when you get older, you kind of segregate the groups, and you say, I just don't feel like I fit in that, or I need to stay away from these people. And
you're preaching to the choir, dude. I don't fit into most groups.
But I tell you what, it's I definitely fit in with them, and they're just it's a great community of musicians, and actually a couple of them are going to be playing your show, Diamond and V. So
I caught them. Was it last summer? Summer before? Boy, I'm bad with dates. They were playing the Moyoc Music Festival.
Oh wow!
And just kind of was listening to them, and I approached her, handed her my card. That's how I met them.
Yeah.
And then they referred you, and now look at you, just sitting here with me.
I'll tell you what, they're really great people.
I have never had a social interaction with them. Okay, and I didn't realize that when I walked up, because I was only hearing them from a distance. Mm-hmm. When I walked up, I didn't realize there was a V. I just thought there was a diamond. So I'm just talking to her, give her my card, say, this is what I got going on, can you reach out to me? And we connected, and then I realized there's a diamond in V, and I've seen some of the videos. I'm like, cool, duo, because you don't see duos.
Oh, and it's a great duo because, I mean, they can cover a wide range of songs.
Yes. For your listeners who are semi-confused, which is nothing new if you listen to me in the morning, Diamond V is a duo. From Chesapeake area, and they will be performing just after Shane Graham at WOODLANDSTOCK, so we look forward to that. New blood, we call it.
I had to give him a shout out.
Diamond Home Vic. Yes. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to WOODLANDSTOCK. Yeah, we just got to pray for good weather. It's rain or shine, just like any music festival.
Right, that's the way it goes.
Well, it's like the funny at the town of Woodland, when I was at the town meeting and pitched this with the town, they're like, well, if it rains, you're going to just reschedule it the next week. I'm like, no, does not work that way with music performers. They already have bookings.
Yeah, and I'm just still glad you did it in April. At least I know it'll be warmer.
Well, we did it, the first WOODLANDSTOCK was last year, and it was the bad time of year, it was summer. And it was because it was a fundraiser. I had no choice.
Oh.
But the magic of the event, the crowd, during the summer, people don't go, not in this neck of the woods, they go to your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
So you can't fill an event here in the summertime.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was too hot.
Well, it was hot because this time the town is supplying the volunteers. Last time I had the volunteers, and I ended up, instead of hosting the show, I was parking monitor.
Oh, wow.
And I wore a yellow vest that Chief gave to me, and it attracted very small little yellow jacket bees. They thought I was Mommy Bee. So I'm out there at the street corner waving my hands around. I'm surprised people didn't get into accidents. Look at that nutcase. What's going on over there? I don't know. I think he's mental. Little do they know. So I heard some of the concert. I got on stage for like 5 minutes, and I had to get back out there to parking duty. This year, different.
Yes. Well.
So I'll be on stage the whole time. Well, not the whole time. Could you imagine? I didn't get off stage when I introduced you. I just huddle in the corner and look weird.
Yeah.
No, let's not do that.
It's called behind the scenes, right?
Well, it's like watching Ozzy Osbourne in concert. He lurks. He's a lurker. You know, he just kind of, you've seen Ozzy?
Yeah.
He just lurks. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a unique stage presence.
He do. He just lurks. Of course, I saw Prong open for him, and my wife was 8 months pregnant. And she, woof, boom. And Prong was so deep a bass, and they're a metal band, that I thought my heart was going to vibrate out of my chest. And I was worried about my wife and, and the baby. Well, now that I know my son, and he's in his mid-20s, I can blame it on that night.
There you go. Yeah, I lucked out myself. I have a 21-year-old son. Actually, he'll be 22 here in April, and he has actually played the Norva too.
Really?
And he is a excellent lead guitar player or guitarist. I mean, he plays it like butter. I mean, he just puts me to shame, and I am so proud of him. He records his own music. He's got a couple CDs out and stuff, so he's following right along, and I didn't have to push him into it.
My son, Brian, taught himself guitar. He's very talented. He even learned Spanish.
Oh, wow,
acoustic.
yes.
I mean, really good. And then, you know what he does now? He records those very weird beep, beep rap songs that have just, to me, no style or depth to them, like, Tupac or Eminem. And he sends me these MP3 clips, and I'm like,
yeah, it was like with my parents, they really couldn't get into my music in the beginning. And when my son gave me his CDs, it was a little bit different. But see, on one hand, he had two different realms. He was doing one that was more of an instrumental, like kind of meditation music,
right?
And then he was doing the hardcore rock. Like almost like Lamb of God, stuff. Like,
oh, jeez.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of a distance between the two, but I try to still listen to it and still support him, because to me, I found that was the best way to express myself and to vent without harming myself or getting myself in trouble. And so I'm very glad he does it that way. He found that route.
Where a lot of performers use that. Like I write. A write gets rid of my anger. I do stand-up comedy. That gets rid of my desire. It's not really about... I'm not a performer for the accolades. Like, I do live theater a lot. I've been in 11 productions. When it comes time to applause, I just kind of gyrate toward the back. It's more about the challenge of the performing than it is the reaction from the crowd for me. So, wow. But everyone has an outlet when you're a performer.
Right.
There's a reason. There's an emotion behind it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. All right, let's do this. We're going to play another Shane Graham song in a little bit. Meanwhile, let's do some 7100 with Homegrown. They are the second to last band on at Woodlandstock, and here they are with Homegrown. All right, we are back. A little bit of Blondie and Heart of Glass. I wonder what kind of glass it is. That would be weird. All right, so we are back. We're sitting here with Shane Graham from Virginia Beach, one of the performers at Woodlandstock 2018. If you'd like to check out a video of him performing, where was this?
This was actually a fundraiser. It was a fundraiser for a friend of mine who had passed away last year. It was at Bucco's Resto Bar in Virginia Beach.
Okay. You can check out that video just posted on WDLZ 98.3. Also posted your daughter's little movie on there.
Thank you. She's gonna love that when I tell her.
And how old was she when she did this?
She's 10. She's 11. We did it. Yeah, she was 11 when we did it. So she's gonna be she'll be 12 in November. So
very impressive. If you want to go check it out, the video's on our Facebook page.
And I'll send you a couple more videos. I'll give you a couple more videos.
Stop threatening me, dude.
Because the first one I gave you is just a cover, and but I got a couple that I've actually edited, and the ones that I play, songs that I play. Yeah.
All right, we're going to step away from the topic just for a minute. I just got this thing from Super Doppler 10 morning report on snow. If you look at the diagram, it still looks like we may be in for 1 to 2 inches if we get hit at all. So let's do the weather real quick, and then we'll move on. Of course, today it is currently 48 degrees here at the studios in Murfreesboro, and I'm on the wrong weather page. Come on, go back. 58 for a high today under cloudy, rainy skies. If it's not obvious, step outside and jump in a puddle. 35 degrees for sleeping weather tonight. Now, tomorrow is the weird day of the week. That's right, 41 degrees for a high on Wednesday. We're looking at rain mixed with snow early and then turning into snow later. Again, we may see anything just from rain to 1 to 2 inches of snow, but we always get surprised in our little weather pocket here. Sun back on Thursday, yay. Partly cloudy skies, partly sunny skies. 51 for a high on Thursday, 27 for a low. Oh, brr. Friday, more of the same. Sunny to partly cloudy skies, 51 for a high, 27 for a low. And then Saturday, even a little chillier. 50 for a high on Saturday, 36 for a low. Mostly cloudy with some periods of sunshine. Woo! We are running out of time. I don't even know if I can do Stupid Criminals. So let's lead into your other song, Shane. Big O?
Yeah, well, I think I'll give you 2 spectrum, 1 rock, 1 good ballad.
Okay. Tell us about Big O. What is a Big O?
Well, I think it was more of this song when we did it. The drummer, his name is Lauren Johnson, very excellent drummer. When we were writing this song, the drums were a very big part of it, because the song starts off basically with just cymbals and then builds up to toms and then builds up to the full set, like a crescendo, you know? I mean,
I do.
And I guess I was just left with the thought with, oh. You know?
Okay. Well,
to keep it clean, I think I'll just say that.
All right, you have said enough, Shane Graham. Here he is with Big O. All right, the Big O, Shane Graham. All right. Good stuff, sir. I can't wait to get you on stage at Woodlandstock. It's going to be a blast.
I can't wait myself.
All right, I don't have time for Stupid Criminals today, folks, but I'll tell you what, I could not resist. There is a web-based company called Fieri's Follicles, and what they do is they're allowing fans to purchase strands of Guy Fieri's hair.
Wow.
Ew. The site says you can purchase a single hair for $10, binary hairs for $15, and a constellation of his hair for $20. I guess he'll be bald if this thing works out great for him, but man, how desperate are you? You can even pick whether you get hair from his head or his goatee.
Oh my God. Hey, well, if this interview goes well and everything,
that's what I'm thinking.
I should do that, you know?
We'll start a website. You build half, I'll build the other half, and I'll sell Tim Flanagan gray chest hair. And you'll sell Shane Graham armpit hair, and we'll see how we do. I mean, how ridiculous is this? I mean, come on, Guy Fieri. I don't like your show anyway. I mean, but my wife, she watches Diners, Dive-Ins, and Drives. And what is it? Whatever that show is. Diners, Roads to Heck. I forget what it is. I better buy some of his hair. I'll be, oh, I remember the show.
Yeah, I don't have time to keep up with a lot of reality TV.
I don't either. I'll sit down and she'll have my wife watches cooking or these real estate shows.
Oh.
That's it. That's her thing.
I got enough going on in my life that I can't worry about somebody else's.
You know what it does? It helps me. It gets me back to the computer and I keep working.
Unless I want to forget about my life for a little while, I guess.
Yeah, well.
Or feel better.
It does happen. It's funny how life is. Us human beings, we can put up with so much. I mean, physically, mentally, emotionally, but we all need some sort of escape.
Yeah.
So, on that note, I'm going to be escaping the DLZ studio and setting myself and unleashing myself on the world. Shane, it was a pleasure having you on.
Oh, it was great being here, and I do appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. All right, we are going to leave you with Countersuit, Rain on Me. They are closing Woodlandstock 2018. on April 21st. And they have a music video on this song, and it's a good one, folks. Have a good day. Be safe. Be happy. Stay dry.
Happy Wet Wednesday.
Exactly right. Go.